Welcome to the last phonics session of the week. Okay, so you can see what we have on screen today. Rather than me saying any sounds to you today, I think we'll just go through them. So I'll point, I'll count to 3, and then I'll say the sound. Can you beat me? Are you ready? Here we go. Z, x, v. How did you do? Let's move on. J, j, w, w. Yeah, yeah. Okay, onto the digraphs now. R, A, sh, ch, or oo. Remember, this one can make 2 sounds, or oo. E, ow. Qua, mm. Oi, or, o. How did you do? Are you getting all of them right now? I really hope you are. Okay, that was a recap of all our phase 3 digraphs and single sounds. Today, we're going to start looking at trigraphs. So let's take a look at today's sound. Here it is. Now, a trigraph, tri means 3. So a trigraph is 3 individual letters that when you put them together, make a new sound. And this is our first trigraph. Now, if we look at it, our letters are an I, a G, and an H. And when we put those 3 together, they make the I sound. Now, they don't make the word I. We know that when we are writing the word I, we just write a capital letter I, don't we? So this is not the word I, this is the sound I within a word. So I like to remember this one because it just seems to roll off the tongue as IGH. So you might whisper IGH, or you might shout IGH, or you might sing IGH. But whichever way you do it, remember IGH and say it quickly. IGH, 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 IGH. Remember those 3 letters. They need to go in the right order, so we can't mix them up. They have to be the I first, then the G, then the H. So if you see IGH, that's the I sound. Make sure you're practicing saying the I sound. Okay, let's have a look if we can write it, shall we? So, a bit more of a challenge this one, because we have a short letter, a letter with a tail end of the line, and a tall letter. So, you notice they're all still sitting on the line, and the body of each letter is the same height. The only thing that's different is our tail going under and our big robot arm coming up at the start. So let's have a go. Are we ready? Let's see how the pen goes today for me. So I'm going to start on the line. I'm going to go up and back down, and then a dot for my I. Then my G is going to start on the line. It's a curly shape. So we start with that curly cut formation. We join it up into an A, and then we come down under the line and give it a tail, which is our G, our G. And then our H is a tall letter, so he goes straight up and back down, up and over. So there's our 3 letters, our I, our G, and our H. IGH, which makes the sound I. Right, let's have a look at the words we are going to try and read today. So they're real words. We have a tick on the screen. They have their sound buttons underneath. So have a go, pause me, come back to me when you're ready, and let's see how you did sounding them out. Right, let's take a look. How did you do? Let's look at the first one. So we've got a single sound on our trigraph. So we've got I. Remember to blend from the front. So hi, hi. Just merge those sounds together. Let's have a look at the next one. So we've got two single sounds in a trigraph. L, I, t. Say it a little bit faster. Lie, light. Light. How about the next one? A bit more tricky now. Three single sounds in our trigraph. So we've got f, l, I, t. Fl, fly, flight. And if you notice, flight is light, the word we just did, with a f in the front. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. Again, three single sounds and a trigraph. So b, r, I, t. So build from the front, br, bri, bright. So get that build in and you'll hear that word. Well done if you got all those right. Now, next we are going to do our spelling. So make sure you have a pen and paper ready, and I will say a word, pause me, write it down, come back to me when you're ready, and we'll see how you did. Now the first word today is sigh. Have a go at sigh. Okay, how did you do? Let's see how you did with sigh. Sigh is just s-I, so an S and our IGH for the I sound, sigh. Okay, the next one is might. All right, let's take a look at might. So we've got I, t, might. Okay, then we're moving on to thigh. Have a go at thigh. Right, let's see how you do with thigh. So we've got a digraph and a trigraph this time. So I, did you spot that one? Well done if you did. And finally, our trickiest one today, slight. Slow that one down when you say it so you don't miss any sounds. Slight. Right, let's have a look. So we've got slight. Remember, if you miss the ul out, it becomes sight. So slight has got that second sound there that sometimes we don't hear. How did you do? Did you get your I sound right? Did you remember which way around those letters go? And did you hear the other sounds in the words? Hopefully you did. Okay, let's move on to today's task. So we have three tasks today. We have a write a sentence, which I'm going to dictate to you. We have a draw a picture, and we have a write your own sentence. So let's start with the one that I'm going to dictate to you. So I'm going to say a sentence. You need to remember it in your head, count the number of words, and then write it down for me using all the sentence structure that we have been learning for the last few weeks. So I'm not going to remind you what they are because I think you know now. Okay, so the sentence is, are you listening? He must go to bed tonight. He must go to bed tonight. So we have got 6 words this time. So 6 words in this one. He must go to bed tonight. Have a go. Pause me. Come back when you're ready and we'll have a look and see how you did. Right. How did you do? Let's pull this one over and see. So he, did you notice I put that word in there again? That's our tricky spelling that we're learning this week, isn't it? So he, and he has got a capital because it's the start of our sentence. So he must, we can sound this one out, go to. Ooh, more of our tricky words that we were learning last term. Go to, bed. Now we can sound bed out, but did we get our B and our D the right way round? Did we remember we've got our bat and ball and a dog and tail? Did we remember the way round those letters go? And then tonight. Now, I threw that one in to see what you do. To, remember, is a tricky word. So did you remember that to write to, we need to write a T and an O? So tonight is just the word to with night added on the end. Bit of a tricky one, that one. I put that one in there to see if you thought about what you know. Did you remember your finger spaces? Did you remember your full stop at the end of your sentence? Fantastic if you're remembering all these things and doing some great spelling. Well done. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with the next 2 tasks. So your next 2 tasks are to write a sentence with this word in there. And this picture is a picture of a spotlight. So the word spotlight must be in your sentence. Your sentence can be whatever you want it to be, but it must make sense, and it must be written with its capital letter at the start, have finger spaces throughout the words, and a full stop at the end. So you must have the word spotlight in your own sentence that you can invent. The other thing that I'm going to leave you to do is you'll draw a picture. So you know I'm not going to read this to you because you can read this now. So it's a statement. It tells you about something. I'd like you to read it. Then draw a picture that goes with what it says. Have a lovely weekend and I'll speak to you again next week. Bye for now.